Hello and welcome to this episode of T-Tech. Today we're going to be looking at bridging virtual networks with physical ones and reasons why you do that. Do hope you enjoy it, and let's get into it. Hello and welcome to this episode of T-Tech. Today we're talking about bridging virtual networks to physical. So I do this to test firewall distributions and things with VMs and stuff like that. So the first thing you want to do, and I'm on a Debian distribution of Linux, is install bridge utils with sudo apt-get install bridge utils. Okay, once you have that, you want to create the bridge interface. And to do that, do sudo brctl add br0. And if you look, br0 is now in there for us. Okay, now the real network of WLS3, the real interface, is right here. But what we want to do at this point is use BR0, like in the context of a firewall VM, we want to use that as our LAN interface. So we're not going to put an IP on there right now, but in a second we're just going to move over to the VM settings, and I'm going to show you how I set that up, so you can see how you do it. See you in a second. Okay, in the settings of my VM here, I want to, like, for a firewall VM, the BR0 interface, you want to bridge that interface. Okay, you don't want it to be an internal interface, which in itself is its own bridge. You want that to be the interface we created. And then if you, for the WAN interface, you want that to be the physical interface. And after that, though, you're all set. So we're going to go back one more time and do the last setting change. See you there. Alright, the VM is started, and now we have our bridge interface, of course. What we want to do, because if we look now at the routing table, we don't want the default route, or really the other connected route, to be associated with WLS3. We only want a layer 2 connection on WLS3, okay? Same thing for the Ethernet, if you're using that. What we want to do is remove the IP just by putting 4 zeros. Okay, double check that. Okay, and double check the routing table. Good, there's nothing in there. So with BR0 again, to get an IP, the VM is running a DHCP server, so what we want to do is just run sudo dhclient br0. So that should get the IP on that interface. Okay, and if we look at netstat, now we have a default route to the next hop of 192.168.1.1. So we should be able to ping that. Okay, and we should be able to use DNS and route out to the internet. Good. So everything is working. But the thing is, normally we would actually go directly to the real network, to 192.168.0.2, that first default route you saw. But with the bridge interface, as well as this virtual machine being on, and utilizing BR0 as one of its bridged interfaces, that allows the traffic to route through, logically, through the VM before it goes into the real network. And this isn't very common, I suppose, but it's an easy way to test firewall distributions and things of that nature without having to hook up a new physical network for it. So I hope you enjoyed it. With all that, I'm Tyler with T-Tech. Thank you for viewing, and have a good day.